Hey, fam. Look, your girl is a little tired. I wanted to make sure that I came on, and you see, I named it the Herbal World because I didn't want to talk about the other world. I know you're like, what are you talking about? But I just want to make sure I came on because it's live podcast, and let me turn on the other podcast so I can have a recording. Um, It's a little late. I know I supposed to came on at 9:45, but I was on a business call. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. I was on a business call because I gotta make sure that I'm sticking to what I need to stick to because it's just like we're not playing any games. I ain't playing any games anymore. It's time to make sure we're on the other side. And when I mean on the other side, not on the 97%, but on the really the 1% that Eric Thomas talk about. But we're talking about I'm talking about the 3%, or how they say 13%. So I want to be on the other side. So I ain't playing with this. So I pushed away that I said I'll get on live, when I get off these calls. But normally this is how my evening is. I'm on calls, I'm on Zooms, and it's all about the herbal world. Don't get it twisted. It's all about the other world. But I do have another business that I'm running that I ain't playing no games with. So I got to push things back. So I'm on live, and I did promise, and I know I supposed to went live yesterday, but when I'm talking about a routine, going live is not a routine. It's not. I just want to make sure that y'all see that, that consistency. So, even though I miss some days, at least I'm still on. And you just never know what time I'm getting on because, like I said, when I do my wait a minute, let me turn this recording on. When I do my podcast, I normally do my podcast between a window of 6 and 8 o'clock in the morning, so I can speak to the herbal world, so I can answer your questions. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't see too many questions. And I was like, well, I don't know what they want to talk about. And I didn't get any questions. I mean, I may got one question because the lady was asking about her vajayjay. And I said, let me talk later because I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to speak about that, in the middle of the day, which I did put it at 6. But I was like, nope, I got an important call. I was getting calls. My phone was blowing up. And I said, let me just push it back to later because the phone won't blow up. But I did have a call. I was speaking to one of my business partners, and Hassan, I'm going to shout you out. I see you doing great things. Go ahead and kick ass in New York. Go ahead, because it's time to what? Look, I didn't even bring him in here. See, everything's packed up in the kitchen. Everything's packed up in the kitchen because I'm moving and shaking. I'll be in Detroit this weekend, so I'll be hanging out with Rojanay. We're gonna we're gonna go meet with what was this? Let me see. Let me put this podcast on real quick. But we're gonna go meet with. I don't want to say his meet. Let's see. So if y'all in Detroit, I'll be in Detroit Saturday. Um, Let me see. Wait. Let me see. Oh, it's on this phone. It's on this phone. Y'all see, I'm trying to balance two phones, and it's a little difficult balancing two phones. But I've been doing it for I want to say the last year and a half because one is a personal and one is a business. So, but anyway, we be balancing and you know, look, running a business it's been especially a herbal business like I'm gonna throw in the herbal world, and it's been challenging, but it's been fun. And it's like it makes you push past so you can see what, like most of the time we've been the employee, and as me being, like I say in the military, I was the employee, but I don't really know. They call it a career, but I still was employee. I still was, really like the not the lowest. Well, I was the lowest person on the totem pole because you got higher rank than me. And then you see how just being on that side, just collecting a check is different from on this side. On this side, you wear so many hats. And I'm learning this trainer call, and I'm like, you're right. You wear so many hats. And I look in the herbal world, you got to make sure that you're getting some premium quality products. And you want to make sure that you're getting paperwork, and because if you're not, growing the herbs yourself and making sure that they're right, I'm saying, because these are going in people's mouth, you got to make sure you have a supplier that's taking care of you and taking care of you right. Because it's a lot that goes on. And I'm looking on the other side. I'm like, man, this is different. This is different. And I don't know what business you're in. And I'm talking about the herbal world. I don't know what business you in, but it still relates to your business, because you wear the hat of the accountant, you wear the hat of doing an inventory, counting, putting stuff together. No, I mean, it depends on what you're doing. Unless you're doing drop ship, that's totally different. But you got to put stuff together, keep that thing. And I'm like, man, I'm being a sales clerk. I'm being a customer service. I'm sending the emails. I'm on live. So I'm speaking to y'all. Look, I still didn't put the recording on. That is so funny. Tells you how many things I got going on. I got to press the button and put the recording on. I'm going to find it. Oh man, I hope it just comes up, because let's see if it works. Spotify is so different now. And I know as of the 30th, am I good? It says the 25th. Let me see if it still work. Oh my goodness. Tells you how long I had to push the thing. And I can't do it here because Spotify changed now. So if you're on, let me see if it works. See, it says you have 3 days left. Let me see if it'll work. Let me see if I sign in, because I left everything the same. Let me see if it's going to work, because right here, I'm trying to log in, continue. Wait now. So they doing this wrong. They got me this time, because I'm like, wait a minute. Because let me see if I log in through here. I'm just trying to get it on. I know you're like, girl, you're supposed to have that set up. Look, supposed to. Let's see if it do it again. Let me see if it do it again. Verywisealternatives, because I know they want the other email. Well, it's not letting me do it. So yeah, y'all can see I haven't been on. Well, Spotify just changed. Because I used to be Anchor. Y'all know I was with Anchor. And now I have to change all my messages, because everything that's was on all my emails for the last 3 or 4 years now. I'm gonna have to change all that. And see, being a one-man show, I gotta go back and edit that. But I'm gonna get it. But don't look, just because I'm saying this, don't think it's hard, because it's actually pretty fun, because I set my own hours. Like I was saying, as an employee, you get that check because you put them hours in and you sit up there. But as a as a CEO, sometimes you don't make no money. You be like, I gotta buy the product, so all the money you bring in goes buy this, go buy that. Like today, I ran out of where is it? I ran out of my 1 ounce tinctures. I'm trying to find an empty one. Here we go. I ran out of these babies right here. It still has stuff in there, but I was like, dang, I didn't do my inventory right. Because in the garage, it has 3 boxes and all those are 2 ounces. I said, how do I keep missing my 1 ounce? And we talking about the herbal world. The herbal world, I got to keep putting out, like, why do you keep talking? Because it could just be, I just put that name in here because y'all didn't give me anything to talk about. So I was going to talk about the herbal world, because I can't talk about the other world. I can't talk about the other world. I can't talk about the prescription medications and all that, but I can talk about the herbal world, because this is my world. And this is what business consists of. So I'm just coming on to want y'all to be consistent, because the proof, how can I put it? Not the proof, but success is in your daily routine. What you do daily and what you master, because that's why I was talking about that 10,000 hours. And let me clean this up. And I know I wanted you guys to just think positive and get out of the fight or flight. That's why I wanted you to get out of it. I want y'all to grow. I want you to know that you're the greatest. You're the greatest love that you need to have. You don't need nobody else's validation, all that other stuff that I was talking about. You need you, period. You need the best you as possible. And the only reason I'm saying that, because if you do a herbal cleanse, you get this clarity, like, wait a minute now. You be like, wait, I didn't ever notice that. I mean, you get clarity. You look, your body will go through this change. And it's not a nice change, meaning at first, you either puking and nose running, stuff coming out your eyes. You may get a little dandruff because your body is pushing out all its toxins, because that's what you're doing as a cleanse. Whether you do a parasite candida cleanse, a parasite and candida. If y'all ever go on my website, it's the same thing, because I want to knock out two things at one time, because I want to deworm you, because that's what I need to do. A lot of times that's what it is. Your body's acidosis. You're not hydrated. You're not drinking. So I want to just pull and get that stuff out of you. And they're killing parasites, because those parasites is in there, and you don't think that they eating the sugar, so they eating your cell. You be like, what in the hell? Yes, the parasites is in there eating up stuff in your body. Yes, we're talking about in your brain. You be wondering how you have lesions and all this other stuff. Look, the worms and the acidosis. Don't get it twisted. You be like, what the parasites? Sometimes the parasites is in there doing some good things, but no, we don't want to keep them parasites. We want to keep the good microbiota. We want to keep the good bacteria. Let me just put it that way, to calm you down. And you're like, what is she talking about? But I'm just speaking of when you have these excessive parasites and it's over the growth of yeast. Your body's already acidic. Hear me out. Your body's already acidic because your toxin level is just off the chain. You wasn't doing what you need to do. And then when we go in as herbalists, we go in there and sit down and look at your, how you say, how can I say it? It's like the cells. We're looking at the cells, Let me make sure I clean this up right, because certain words I can't say. So I'm trying to be careful my words, but like, man, just get it out. Got to be careful my words. But pretty much we go in and just get the worms out. So as we getting the worms out and cleaning your blood, the herbs are cooling down and clearing out and removing the parasites, cleaning your blood, and they're cleaning out the overgrowth of yeast. Then you wondering why things is purging, your skin is reacting, things is coming out. But whatever fats, the little stored up energy you have in there, which is the sugar, is it the good sugar or is the bad sugar? 99.99%, because you still got that 1% that people got good sugar. You got the bad sugar, so we get all that out you. And as you're going through this cleaning, as you're going through this phase, you're gonna start seeing things, another thing about your body. You're gonna be sleeping, feeling good. You're gonna be like, oh man, this is the new me. This is the new me, and that's where I want you. That's where I want you. I want you to be that new me where you're growing. And you're growing, you're like, wait a minute, this is a whole other world. Wait, I like this. I like this world. Let me stay in this world. Because you're not in the prescription medication. You with the herbs. You're doing herbal teas. You're doing more of the natural. You're doing pretty much what the Bible say, what God's been telling you to say. And look, we're not talking about religion. We're just talking about the Most High. We're talking about my Most High. I don't know what you serve, but I know what I serve. A lot of y'all, let's just be honest, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and say y'all serving the devil. And it's just sad. It's just sad because you be like, what? Yes, you are. I mean, don't get it twisted. Some of the things that I fell for, I was like, dang, am I serving? Which master am I serving? Am I serving the Most High, or am I serving the fallen angel that y'all talk about in the devil? Because everybody talking about you got the good and the evil, you got the devil, and you got God. Sometimes you got yourself that you just doing stuff wrong. Because I'm gonna tell you, I was like that, and I was like, nope, let's change. Because we got to, it's like, sooner or later, we're going to have to learn to forgive. And when I'm looking at the herbal, I'm like, man, being on this side, being on the side of the herbal world, knowing all the goodness, I'm like, man, I be making some concoctions. I be like, "Oh, that's good," even though it's nasty. And I'm like, "Oh, that's good for my liver." I said, "Ooh, I like that for my liver." I like that. I'm trying to say, I like that for to help me sleep. Look, I can't show this because it. Well, I can show the back. So this right now is my rosemary. I be putting drops. My mom said, "Ooh, I like when I wake up in the morning, I smell rosemary." I said, "Well, I don't put it in the morning. I put it at night." She'd be like, "Oh," she'd be wondering why she sleeps so well. I'll be putting like it'd be alternate. Well, no, it's more like every 3 days. It'd be lavender. I'm just saying it'd be either lavender, rosemary, or peppermint essential oil. I just make sure she be like, "I love that," but she don't realize I put it at night because she be in there knocked out. My mom be in there knocked out, but I just want to make sure she's resting and she's breathing. And yeah, it's like this was a rental property, and I've been like, I gotta definitely change these floors, and I'm looking for someone so I can put the hardwood floors. I already have the hardwood floors. I just don't like the price that people are telling me, and I'm talking about the whole house is going to be hardwood floors. So if you give me a good price, I'm gonna hire you to go ahead and take care so I can get this hardwood floors. But I don't like the carpet, so I'm making sure that it's to stay fresh. I do shampoo and I get a professional in here like every 6 months. And then I know you're like, "Girl, you do it monthly." It don't be monthly, but it'd be like every other month. Because I got the shampoo in the closet, and I'll go ahead and shampoo the closet. I'll be like, "I don't like the way that smell like this." And I know I'm rambling because I know I smell something foul. It's like, "What is that smell?" I'm like, "You always smelling something." I said, "Look, you may not know it, but go over there." And it says smell like it's come from there. It was by the plants, right? Let me tell you what I forgot to do with the plant. Y'all may want to put it in the bar. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? What I forgot to do was, when you put your plants in the pot, you got to put the holes in the bottom, either the size or whatever. I forgot to do that, and some of the stuff was rotten. I was like, "Ooh, what is that smell?" So I had to take all that dirt out. Actually, the plants are outside. They're outside drying. Yes, I left them there overnight. You be like, "Will you cry?" Look, I'm gonna make sure I take care of it because I already got a special thing that takes stuff out. I ain't even gonna talk about that. But I just y'all going out. I'm gonna dry it out. I'm gonna get it done. I brought two plants in, but I left the main one that was rotten and stinking. I was like, you need to dry out some more. Cause I did that. It's like you rushing. I'm trying to make sure I set the rumor for mom because I had to, put the house together. And it was kind of, challenging. It was a little challenging, but I had one of my friends that came to help me. So I appreciate that, because good help, it's like when you have good people in your life that's helping you out, you can't use them and all that stuff. You just gotta, thank them and be thankful. So, but back to this, back to the herbal world. And the only reason why I name it the herbal world, because that's the world that I wish, like we want education in school, but we need to get back to, really our health. Because if you think about our kids go to school, right? And we just talking about at school age. If we already teach them how to, you know, take care of their bodies and the good nutrition, they'll be better stewards with their health when they're outside. Like when you make them their lunch, they be like, "I ain't eating that. I'm going to get what," they got like $1.25 or whatever the free lunch is, not free lunch, but whatever they serve in the school. Y'all know they be getting the pizza and all that other stuff, but you want them to eat what you had. And they be like, I'm going to get that. But you just want them to be better stewards. But just think about when they get that headache, when they get that stomach ache, instead of calling mom, this and this, they be like, "Oh, I already know what to do. I already know what to do." And they be like, "All I need to do is go to the bathroom. All I need is to upchuck or, move diarrhea. Or if I got a headache, just ask the the nurse, do she have such and such? You have some rosemaries I could just smell. You know what I'm saying? And that's the stuff that we need to look at instead of saying, hey, can I get some Tylenol? Y'all know I'm trying not to say somewhere. You be like, can I get some Tylenol, some Advil? Do you got some you know, all these other words that they say for these prescription drugs? And you sometimes it's like, even not, I can't say a 5-year-old, where's the Tylenol? You know what I'm saying? Advil, whatever. But they already know because it's already on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was little, all you knew was Flintstone vitamins. Flintstone vitamins. Kids still take them to this day. You know what I'm saying? But is it Flintstone all vegan? Or is it the gummy and it's made with pork? So it's like, I don't know, not trying to get too much into it, but just to have your children already know what to do. That's why I feel that they should have like a plant life or just a little quick course. And if we just teach our own kids, I know you're like, we ain't got time to teach our own kids, but during the pandemic, y'all saw how it was. It's doable. That's all I'm just trying to say. It's doable because it showed you how magnificent you are because the internet was free. So a whole lot of stuff was free. And you're like, oh, I can teach my kids because back in the day, that's what we did. You had to be privileged to go to the school or walk the 5, 10, 12 miles. Because my mom used to tell me how they used to walk to school, and it took a long time. And some of them didn't have shoes. They didn't even have clothes. So y'all hear the stories. You hear the stories about that. But y'all saw how we was in our homes, shut in, and we made do. Mama or daddy in their room or in their study making do. Everybody's on the internet, the kids in school, and then you saw how I can't say easy, but it was doable. It was a little stressful, but you managed it. You made do. Other people came in. That's why you saw how it was so good to have the extended family. And when you have the extended family member, a lot of times you couldn't just go to the emergency room. So with the herbs, it was like, man, let me go online. And that's how a lot of people found me, like, all right, let me go online because, Brother Kareem was like, they got that girl doing the go bag. And y'all know them go bags. Look, the gentleman asked me to go bag the other day, and I was like, yep. If you want to find the go back video, it's all the way at the bottom. Just go to the end. Just go to when I first started, and you'll start seeing like my first 25 videos. It's mainly with the go back, and then I put out some videos with shorts. I'm gonna start doing some shorts. I just been so, I can't say busy. I just been pushing myself to grow, to expand because I know I'm doing the Life Wave. So I'm a brand partner in Life Wave. So, I want to expand with that. Expand, period, because we're talking about our lucrative business that's, man, they made number one fastest growing. And I'm like, let me get on this wave. And because technology is just incredible. I mean, incredible. And it falls in the same. And as I'm reading, I'm like, wait a minute. They said, stay hydrated, eat some fruits and vegetables. They making sure that you're being healthy, and wealthy. So same thing with me with my business. It's about being wealthy, being, where you're increasing your knowledge. You're spending the 10,000 hours on yourself, being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, just balancing out. So if all hell breaks loose again, guess what? You already know what to do. You already have your fortune right here in your head because you are the money. So it's easy for you to go ahead and start something over, but you're not starting from scratch. You already know what to do. You already know what the pitfalls, you already know, the things that you think that you failed at, but you didn't. And failure is you just growing. You just growing and pushing ahead to be like, man, I thought this was hard, but it's not really. You know, me, man, I have, you know, like I didn't like my handwriting, but I started getting better and better because I just took my time, paced, relaxed. No, what? Let me even try it because it's been almost right now. I'm going into, I would say, March. Let me say it right. So it's February, March, April. So it's almost May. So I'm at the 90-day window going into my 4-month window. So I already know my brain is balanced. So my brain being balanced and my body, and the I can say that my heart is reversing. It's getting there as soon as I hit the 6-month mark. But what I'm saying is the collagen. So my body, the stem cells is doing what they need to do. So I have the patience. So I can sit down and write. And I was like, I had to think about it because it snuck up on me. And I'm like, man, besides me, drinking my herbal teas, because I do not play. I don't know. It's if y'all sit down and do herbal teas, and if you go ahead and try my mind and body, it's actually pretty smooth. You don't really need too much sugar, and it's not nasty. But if y'all do yellow dock, you be like, girl, what is this? This is kind of bitter. I'm like, yeah. But licorice, oh my goodness, not people that has high blood pressure can't drink licorice. Licorice is like my favorite. I don't know, licorice. Put a little ginger. Sometimes I put a little peppermint essential oil in there, and I be like, "Oh, this is good." And I love the peppermint for some reason. Like I'll get my chapstick and I'll put it on my lips, and I'll be putting a little bit of peppermint, and it just I know I'm being silly, but it tastes so good. And I just be sipping my tea and I'd be like, man, my brain balance, my body's feeling, getting better and better and gooder and gooder. Yeah. I'm just saying, look, now we already know that with our body healing in the right condition, because we just can't say your body is this. No, no, no. We can't say that because we jacked our bodies up. So I already knew I tore my own body up from the choices I did. So I already knew that with me doing a process of elimination with different foods and going through things, I'm like, man, I gotta stay in this herbal world. So when I be out here in nature, looking at what I need to get and bringing back and cleaning up and going in there and making some concoction for myself, because I do this for myself. I was like, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while because it took years. It wasn't overnight. See, everybody think it's overnight, and that's why y'all love those prescription medications, because you think it's overnight, but you don't realize that. Studies already shown that Tylenol is like a 4 to 6 hour, but the pain come right back, and y'all know when y'all feel it. Because look, y'all put in the chat group, when y'all sitting there doing y'all Tylenol, don't it say take every 4 hours? But then it says max, don't take up to certain, about 8. Wait a minute. Yeah, about 8. I had to count it. 2, 4, 6, 8. You be like, don't take over 8 or 12. I don't have any Tylenol, that I haven't used a Tylenol in a while. I want to say, I had to think back. Yeah, it's been. Oh, I'm proud of myself. It's been years, because usually that was your go-to. But y'all already know when y'all doing that Tylenol, it's how many hours. So why is the pain coming back? I, I y'all tell me. Yeah, right. That part. I hear y'all. Y'all act like I don't know. And then they say overlapping with Motrin. You be like, overlapping with Motrin? Why am I overlapping because the pain in your back, you be like the knots, and you be like, because I already know what you're thinking. Because I will get lumbar, and I'm like, why I got the lumbar strain and my back be a knot? And ooh, everything. You got the kids, they jumping on the bed. You got to pick the baby up. You got to do this. I know I was a single parent going through this in the military. And I'm like, them pains would kick my behind. And I'd be like, let me just lay here and not do nothing. I couldn't even smile, nothing. I mean, we just know all the pains we go through, from my shoulder hurting, 2 tears in a rotator cuff, shoulder hurting, elbow, knees, trying to run with some boots on. I didn't sign up for that. You know what I'm saying? I signed up for it, but when you little, I'm gonna just tell you, you would have never, ever in a million years ever thought I was being in the Army. If you knew me shy, quiet, just nerd, found out I'm a high D, I'm a red, I was, you learn different things, but you would have never, ever. All I said, I'm going to college. I said, I'm going to college because I seen my Aunt Evelina and I seen her do this and that. And I was like, I want to be on that side. Like I said, the side of wealth. Be on that side. Be in the 3%, the 13%. Which I know it's like 1%. It's like 1%. You want to be on the 1%. So know what we're going to be on that 1% is what? What? I'm in the herbal world. Y'all got to get in y'all world, get your health right, get in your world. Then you get in that wealth, because we got to wake up something. We got to realize that we got to be special in each and every facet of our life, how we treat our kids, how we treat our parents, how we treat ourselves, how we treat our health, how we treat our finances, how we, pray or serve the Most High. We have to have the check marks in everything, and everything you got to give 110%. You got to be even across the board. You got to be even. You can't play with it. Because a lot of us be like, well, he'll get over it. How does he get over it? That's your husband. How your fiance? You be like, what? You got to give him that honey. You be like, how you give each 100? Because that's what you got to do. You be like, girl, stop playing. Y'all already know I'm telling the truth. We talking about karma's real. Y'all keep thinking that because you're going to get what you give out. I'm telling you, just like, it's amazing how we go through life and we always thinking, you like, oh, I cancel by having a bad day. You do it and you put it on yourself. You put on yourself, you like little things just mess up. I was like, I used to be like that. I started being like that anymore. I forgave myself and I was like, whatever. I had to forgive myself because that forgiveness is so powerful and so real. And in the herbal world, you feel it and see it because you see love, 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 love. These herbs love you. Not all of them. It depends on how bad you tore your body up. It's how bad you tore your body up. When you tear your body up, it comes back and gets you, because you be like, wait a minute. So because I was eating cheese, because I was eating dairy, your body catches up with you because everything you did. And that's why I said forgive. You got to forgive and keep forgiving and just forget. I know you be like, because look, we already know what they did. If you this mocha chocolate, however, well, it's albino all the way to dark purple black. You already know what they did. Why? Forget it. So you can grow and be in the 1%. You like, I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because we already know what it's gonna be. You already know. So why even think about, will they tell you the truth or whatever? So sometimes you have to pick up and concentrate on what you're doing. And that took, I'm telling you, I learned this like within the last 45 days. And I was like, man, I said, it was more like an aha moment. Like, that's what he's trying to say. And I'm like, that's where I'm going to be on that side of right. Because I can't worry about what they're doing. Like I was talking about the validation. Y'all got to definitely get that book. I thought I had it here. I got everything in the living room. I'm trying to get her to sign. I'm hoping to get them signed tomorrow, family. Hoping to get them signed tomorrow, the book, so I can mail them out. And I appreciate you guys. I would say the names, but Henry, you already know you getting the book because I got your email. I already got you, Mr. Ross. So you already know you getting the email. But anyway, we just gotta forget and grow ourselves so we can be on the side of wealth. We can be on the side of what's right look like for us. Because it's a lot of growing. It's a lot of growing you got to do. Just like when you have the wrong sugar stored in your body, all that poisonous toxins got to come out. That's why you got to sweat. So all that poison and toxins coming out as you eat in the fruits and vegetables, your body's storing up the good fat. The body's storing up the good sugars. The body's storing up the good energy. So what's going on with your molecular structure? What's going on with your DNA? What's going on with your defense system, not your immune system, but your defense system? What's going on with every organ in your body? Think about it. Taking the herbs, doing the patches, staying hydrated, exercising, getting in the sun, giving 110% for all facets of your life. Man, your whole life be changed. Because I was looking at I think it was 50 Cent. He was like, disappear for a year or just be silent for a year, but grind. And that's when that 10,000 hours on yourself, 10,000 hours on yourself, and you'd be surprised. Y'all already seen the 10,000 hours of me being on live. If y'all ain't see a change, you're like, well, she did have different hairstyles, but she didn't gain no weight. Actually, her skin did this and her skin did that. Y'all already see, go back and look at the videos. Go back and look at the videos. I cut my hair like twice already. I cut it all off and look how it's growing back. Because I was like, man, these herbs are something special, boy. Because back in the day, I couldn't just cut all my hair off and it grow back this fast. Because I was like, man, besides the herbs and the patches and staying hydrated, and as you loving yourself, man, believe me, it's like you already know, but to see it and be like, man, it's right there in front of your face. That's why I said the herbal world is where I want to stay. And if they can teach this in class, like, EYL is trying to put financial literacy, but this is stuff that, like they say, you can't help broken men, but the broken women still need it too. Because if we stop eating all this flesh, we'll slowly correct ourselves. And I know you're like, Viola, want to hear it, but it's the God honest truth. Think about the words I just said. God's honest truth. Yeah, look in the Bible, read it, see for yourself, and I can see if y'all gotta have a little meat every once, like maybe once a month. I get it, but where that text at? Because it tells you how long it takes meat to get out your body. I'm prepared now because I was like, nope. Y'all gonna see this slide. Let me see. Because let me see this slide. I'm gonna get it. It says right here, it takes 2 to 3 months to get meat out of your body. 2 to 3 months. Alcohol 8 days, caffeine 3 weeks, sugar 2 weeks, meat 2 and 3 months, dairy 3 weeks, all up to 6 months. So y'all go read it for yourself. Read it for yourself. And it says, did you know it takes 3 to 4 months for gluten to be removed out of your body? Gluten. And you be like, what in the hell? I'm just saying. So if you, like, people think if you could just do a little bit, no, you got to remove it all out for your body to heal. It says at the bottom, it says, so even a little here, a little there, is always something slowly, on a healing journey. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. I mean, it's more or less that I don't know. It's like a second nature with me being in the herbal. It's like, man, if y'all don't know, I love being in this it's good. It's good. I don't know if y'all have any questions. I'm just like happy. I was tired. I'm still a little tired because I got to get up at 4. No, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I got some things I need to do. And I love my me time. I love my me time before I go out into the world, because normally when I'm sitting at the table, I talk the whole day. I mean, people ask questions and I never know what they're going to ask. And I got to make sure my mind's ready and my body's ready. So I mentally prepare myself. And this is a routine. This is a routine what I do because I got to exercise. And I'm working on my guns. I'm working on my arms. So I'm making sure I get prepared, because you don't want everybody to touch you, but everybody try to touch you and they hold your hand and they this and not trying to say, well, people got bad spirits, so you're not supposed to let everybody touch you. And there's boundaries. But if you ever come out to see me personally, I have music playing, I have salt lamps, I have crystals all over the place, because people I'm just saying, people don't know boundaries. People don't know boundaries, but I'm steady pouring out. I just pour out. But I know how to, I don't know, get my energy back, get all high and bubbly. The patches do help with the herbs, because y'all know I was already like this, but I'm like extra. And I'm learning. If y'all notice, I'm I'm a little mellower. I'm a little mellower because now you hear the words that coming out my mouth. It's like I'm talking a little slower to make sure you hear everything instead of rushing. Like, what she say? What she say? I finally listened to one of my recordings, and I'm like, let me play this video. And I meant to say turmeric and I said garlic. I said, and it was no way I can fix it. So I want y'all to know, if y'all see that video 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I didn't want to say garlic. I didn't mean to say garlic. It was turmeric and ginger, period. Turmeric and ginger. Because I also be talking about my favorite herbs. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Maybe. I'm pushing it. Because I gotta be up by 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. But in Detroit, I don't know if I'm gonna go live. I gotta see what Rojanay, maybe I can be on her computer and go live. We'll see. I'm not sure. Well, I will bring my laptop. But I want to make sure that I gotta make sure. But I got so much things in my head, family. But I don't know. I just love herbs. I mean, it was like my daughter, and she gets a mouth for babes. I mean, my daughter, introduced me to herbs cream. So it was like the best. It was just like, oh, it was like the best. I don't know. It was the best, because I'm going to tell you, I was hurting. You ever hurt so bad that you silently, because it's like, it was like my body was like, I couldn't even really describe it, because it was more of, I didn't want to be here anymore, that type thing. But I knew that I was living for my kids. So I was like, I can hang on. Honestly, I'm being totally upfront. I said, I can hang on for them. But sometimes I was like, "Ooh, y'all don't get it." So when my daughter was talking about, "Ma, I don't want you doing all these surgeries," because I was going to get some more surgeries done, because I was on I was on the dark side. I'm going to say on the dark side. I don't know if they consider this the dark side. I think this is the light side. This is the light, though. Wake you up, because this is where the Most High is. We're talking about the herbal world, the herbal garden. That's what it should have been, the herbal garden. But it was just more of, man, she brought me over here, and I'm like, say what? And in class, like, say what? When if you take a herbalism class and you start seeing about pain and getting rid of pain, and then when the pain starts dulling, you be like, wait a minute. So I'm taking this prescription medication and it has all these side effects, but I didn't care, because it It took the pain away for them hours. You know, like that nerve block. You be like, "Oh, that nerve block is good." Because I remember when they first did the surgery on my arm, and my arm was feeling fine. And then when I had I don't know if you ever had a hysterectomy, and I'm not wishing out on nobody. I had a morphine drip, and I was like mashing that thing, but didn't realize what the thing was doing to my body because I was scratching. I was scratching. It was like, that's a side effect. I said, well, can you give me something? You thought I was like a dope fiend because I was scratching. I was like talking to the nurse and I was just scratching and she didn't even say nothing. So I was like, wait, but I'm itching, and this was like day 3. You heard me. I said day 3. And I'm like, I'm itching. I don't wish on nobody. I don't wish because you already hear the bad things with the anesthesia. And I was the type, I don't know if anybody experienced this, but it was hard knocking me out. It was like my body would just wake up like I'm up. I'm up. And I promise you, to them surgeries, I remember waking up. I remember waking up, opening my eyes like, wait a minute. And that's my body don't want to relax. Don't want to relax. So, I mean, it's more of like, ugh. But as me, I know I cut off that subject, but like I said, I didn't want to be here. So with me coming on this side, I'm like, man, I'm like, what? So the herbs all this time, the food all this time, because it said food is thy medicine. But somebody wants to be smart and go in the labs, recreate some whole bunch of stuff. I know the food's good. I know the food's good. That's why they have addiction places where we go. But y'all know we have to clear our minds and kind of like break habits, break the habit of forgiving yourself, break the habit of forgetting. I mean, just forget, because we need to look forward. We need to look forward instead of back, because that back, that puts you in a just sad, and it just puts you in a different mood. And I don't want you in that mood. I want you right. I want you thinking, oh, we want great things in our life, great things for our family. So let's focus on the great, because the other stuff's not going to change. I don't care. Y'all can say what y'all feel, whatever. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. Because that's not my lane. Y'all going Dane Calloway, and Dane Calloway going to show you, the other side. But me with the herbs, and me with my life, and me moving forward to being on the other side, being the wealthy, and that's where I'm going to stay. That's where I'm going to stay, because study shows the lies is going to stay. Lies is going to be whitewashed. It's going to be, it ain't going to be changed. It ain't, what time am I? 46. It ain't going to change. It's not going to change because they so adamant, just ingrained. They already got things set up 10, 20, 30, maybe 100 years already out. But it's slowly coming down, because that's not what God wanted. Because this people, that part, y'all know, y'all feeling that. Y'all feeling them blinks. Y'all feeling that, because all that's changing, because you can't mess with his people. I'm sure saying that you can't mess with his people. So you're messing with his people, and it's coming back, because didn't I say karma? Did I say karma, right? That's why I'm gonna stay in my herbal world, and keep thanking, my brother, my daughter. I'm gonna keep giving their flowers. I'm gonna keep giving their recognition, because I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't supposed to be here, but I'm here. It's a reason. It's a reason why I'm here. I'm here to talk to you guys and tell you I get on the other side. Because when I get on this side, because it's not gonna change. And what I mean, not going to change, me, they ain't going to tell you the truth. They ain't going to tell you the truth. Why are they going to tell you the truth? When y'all get it, you let me know. You let me know when they're going to tell you the truth, because that's why TikTok trying to go away. Y'all know. And I'm talking about the TikTok watch. Because you know the TikTok watch, but that's why they're trying to take TikTok down because y'all learning too much of the truth and too many people waking up real fast. But that's what we got. I'm just here to make you think by Dane Calloway. That's why you got to be part of the 13% because I'm going to stay on the 13% with the 1%. I'm going to hang out the 1%ers this weekend. I'm going to hang out the 1%ers this weekend because, you know, we got to stay learning, stay teaching, stay growing, stay loving yourself, respecting yourself, get the boundaries. And I mean, get the boundaries fast. It's a lot of stuff that we let slide. Yeah. Don't need to be slid, you know. So get yourself right and you be like, okay, I know what she mean, be versatile. Be versatile. Make sure you get your residual income up. Get your coins up. Do what you gotta do. Fix your credit because it's like, isn't this stuff supposed to be free? I'm not gonna get too much into that, but it makes you think. You be like, girl, what you saying? Just saying. But back to the herbal world. Back to the herbal world. Boy, I love it. I love it. I don't know. It's like, I don't think I ever did a video when I was upset or mad. It's like, to me, I'm like, whatever. It's like, what is to get mad about? And I don't know. It's like, you already know. It's like you already know, Y'all add them words in there because if I'm sending y'all my thoughts. I'm sending y'all my thoughts. But it's like some things is a waste of time. It's like, why are we gonna argue with fools? Why are we gonna argue with the nonsense? It's not y'all know the word. It's not productive. It's not productive to worry about racism and all them other isms because we got to put our own. We got to do our own. You already know what to do. That's why you got to deal with trust. The trust that's ironclad. Make sure you get the houses, keep the houses in a family. Keep the houses in a family. Be your own bank. Get the whole life insurance policies. The whole life insurance policies. And have the beneficiary, the trust. So the money stay in the trust instead of greedy individuals. Because when you die, all the blah, blah, blah come out. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Have the money go in the trust and take care of the family that way. You be like, and if you're not part of it, that's why y'all notice how. Let's talk about the other people. You ever notice that they got a trust and they boot them out the family? But they got the money and they boot them out the family and they go waste the money. You be like, I ain't gonna do that. Why would you do that? Because I don't well, yeah, what's his name? Romeo father is I forgot his name, but y'all know his grandfather left him $10,000. He took that $10,000 and made 10 million. I said, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Taking the money and 10 times it. You know what I'm saying? Not with foolishness. Because I know now, instead of going to jail for selling weed, now you can sell weed legally. I'm like, and now the market is, because I was checking out, y'all go on what is it called? EYL, because they have something on Wednesdays. I forgot. Look, and I just watched this show. I can't touch the computer. I just watched this show, and they talk about they talk about I forgot. Y'all know the name of the group. There you go, Master P. Yeah, Percy Miller. Yes. He took the money and made the money, but it's EYL, Earn Your Leisure. But they got another side. They have another show that just talks real life, and they was just talking about how Freeway was it Rick Ross? I forgot his nickname. The guy that was in jail. He's teaching. Well, EYL already doing financial literacy, and they're already doing They teaching you wealth. They teaching you wealth. So they have they having a what they call it, a financial fest. And I definitely gonna go. I gotta research that and plug into that, even though I'm plugging into Lifeway. I'm going to a meeting, and I'm going to two meetings in Detroit. One with Dr. Eric Thomas. I know I got to plug in with ET. Yes. And I'm going to a meeting with Lifewave, and I'm like, I'm trying to meet people everywhere. I'm getting in where I'm fitting. You, like they say, go where you celebrate, not tolerate it. So, So your girl is making sure that she's giving y'all like some of the blueprint, or just showing you my journey, because it's like my family, like, why are you doing herbs? I'm like, why not? If you could tell me why not, then I would stop. I'm just saying. They be like, why? You could just sit home. I said, what I'm gonna sit home? What I'm gonna sit home and do? It is like, why are you in my pockets and worrying about what I'm doing? And I'm trying to sit. I said, our family, I don't know about you. Our family, what we celebrating? I had to ask them. I'm like, what we celebrating? Who in the house, who in the family is the millionaire billionaire that's setting up the family and making sure we rich, like, them Rockefellers and all them other things. And I was like, what we celebrating? Well, we so quick to go to the club, popping bottles, spending thousands of dollars, and can't pay the rent. And I had to say that. I had to say that, family. I had to say that because it'd be like, no, I'm telling TMI, but it'd be like your own, some of your own family and friends. They'd be like, why are you doing herbs? What? Oh. And I'm gonna stop. But it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up and move on to the next topic. But it's like when you want to know who's a ride or die, say you're in business for yourself. Say you're in business, be like, but if you say I got a job, boy, they be like, girl, what you doing? How much you make? Girl, I gotta get in that. You're like, but you're not happy I'm in business? I was like, what you think I'm in here playing? We think I'm in here just on a live video and this is all fake? I don't know. But anyway, fam, I'm gonna get ready to get off here. I'm already at an hour, but hey, I appreciate you guys. Hey, George. So it's okay. So you from Huntsville. Then I got Queen Beauty. I got Miss Colbert. Then I got Dr. Soul. But I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to stay clean, try to keep it clean. But the herbal world is beautiful. Even though the herbs, I'm not even gonna lie, they're nasty, but that's the beauty of it, because it's going in there and taking care of your body. Because just think, we're eating the twigs, we're eating the roots. Come on, think about it. So what's good about a root? You know what? Yeah, it's in the ground, in the dirt, and we clean it up. Sometimes we can cut it up like the burdock root. You can make French fries. You be like, what? You can make fries. You can grill it up and eat it. But you steaming it, you making teas. You taking care of the body. You healing the body. That's what we want to do, heal the body. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get ready to get off here. I'm just trying to make sure that I clarify everything that I was speaking about, because I appreciate old girl. I'm gonna tell you this. I appreciate her because she fixed my crown, and I ain't mad at her. I actually celebrate her. I don't mind, because I can stand here and how can I say, you can stand here and I ain't gonna cry over spilt milk, because it was more of, I need to learn to grow. She correct me or show me some little things I need to do. And I was more conscious, because I remember way back, they were saying, make sure you have an outline. I'm like, man, you know how long it's gonna take me to do an outline? I gotta do a video every day. You'd be like, you can't do that. So But when you do a video once a week, that's totally different because you have a subject and you already know what you're doing. Here I was like, man, for 30 days, because I'm still, look, today's just the 25th. I'm still trying to do a video all the way up until the 30th. It's 31 days in this month. Look, let me see. Let me pull up the calendar because I'm ready to get off, fam. I'm gonna get ready to get off. Look at this calendar. Because we're just supposed to be just breaking, we're supposed to be just breaking, hold on, I gotta find the clock. I gotta learn, look, like you'll not work your phone. I don't know. For some reason, you pull up the phone and it's like your apps done swallowed up some of the apps. Did that happen to y'all? I be like, who did that? It's like, I don't know. This phone be doing thing on its own. Okay, so it's 30 days in this month. So just so you know, I'm not going to do a one on the 27th or the 28th, but I will be doing one the 29th and the 30th because I want to show a little consistency. But seriously, family, seriously. It's like to break a habit. Yeah, I already know it takes 21 days. I was just trying to do 30 days. And I was just trying to show you can go live. You can be consistent in life. If y'all listening to Secret of Success, which is Dr. Eric Thomas and his group. So ET Inspires, y'all go on and look at, he has success. What is it? Success. Secrets to Success, and the videos, I mean, they're amazing. You get nuggets, you get growth. You be like, wow. I mean, he's marriage all around, just all around. He wants your mental, spiritual, financial, sexual. We talking about with your spouse, loving your kids, loving your family, loving your mom, your dad, all 100%. I mean, I just love it. I was like, wow, that's showing how you can balance, and that pulls you out the nonsense. It pulls you out. It pulls you out to not even worry about all that negativity. It's like when you focus on yourself and growing yourself, you learn so much about you to where you like, I ain't got time for the nonsense. I'm having so much fun. I'm having this, and it's like if somebody coming in just cuss you out, you'd be like, well, that's the way you feel, and keep moving, because you wind up looking at like it's unnecessary. You'd be like, that ain't my part of my life. They can have it. They can be miserable, but I'm not going to let none of that spill over to messing up my life, messing up my day, because I was thinking about it. And I wanted to share that video, but I don't know how to really like put the videos in there. This man he just sat down and explained how we let other people steal our joy. We let other people ruin our day. We do that. We unconsciously do it and don't realize it. We don't. It's like I was saying, how somebody just cut in line and you're like, oh man, why are you cutting? Why do you care? It's like they're gonna do it anyway because somebody let them in. Why you let that care? And I love how he did that analogy, because I was like, oh well, the line's still going to move. We still going to get up there. So we let things just, because it's so easy. It's so easy to let all that stuff in. Just like when you riding in a car and there's an accident. Everybody's slowing down. The traffic is slowing down because they're looking at that stupid accident instead of just going about their way, instead of trying to cause another accident. Because most of the time, y'all notice another accident happened because they being nosy and they're not paying attention and they hit the other car. And it's and I be riding in the car with my mom and I'm like, watch, there's no traffic. And she's like, how you know that? I was like, because y'all so worried about trying to see some horrific seeing something horrific, because that's what we are. Ooh, we so easy to like watch. Y'all go watch TV or watch a show or be scrolling through your apps as y'all stream. Like, ooh, you'll either see something sexual or your eyes are wandering. You married, you see looking at somebody else's body. You be like, woo, y'all know what I mean. We so quick to look at something, of course, against you hurting your spouse, but we so, the lustful, the lies, watching a fight, looking at somebody murdered, looking at dead stuff. You're like, what about nature? You be like, I ain't got time, and don't even know the beauty's right there. And we need to look at the beauty, because this world is ugly. Think about it. This world is ugly, y'all. We look up. Oh my God, that's why God wants you to look up. Y'all be thinking God ain't up there. Y'all get mad if you want. He wants you to look at the beauty. Mother Nature wants you to look at the beauty. Look at the beautiful world. We start looking down here at all this chaos and mess. That's why I said, don't worry about that. Look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. Look at your life. Look how marvelous. And be grateful for the little things. Be grateful. Because, like, I was listening to, I'm trying to think of her name. It's a singer, and she's nature. She don't worry about wearing no booty shorts and showing her breasts and trying to show. She sings the song Brown Skin. See, I know what I'm talking about. She was singing a song. Oh, was it no, it wasn't her. It was, I forgot. Nina Simone. Simone was saying how she was saying, I don't have no home. I don't have no this. She was saying all the material things, but she said, I got my hands. She was saying, I got my skin. She said, I got my ears. She was thankful for her eyes, her nose, her hair. And a lot of us are not thankful for that. We're not, because when I was going through my healing journey, learning the herbs, I was like, man, I'm so happy that, I still got my legs, my arms, my feet. I said, I'm thankful I didn't lose other organs. And I was sick, I was tripping. I was like, oh, the little things. And we don't even think about, we don't even think about, man, I can see. I really can see. Because a lot of people, we only appreciate stuff, like, it seems like we don't realize the stuff until a catastrophic stuff happens. Like, that's the only way we get together, when somebody die. I'm like, yo, we can have a family reunion, even every day of the week. We can get on Zoom and have a family reunion. I texted my brother the other day. I was like, Benson, I'm so sorry. Here's the password, and let's get on Zoom. I think he mad at me because I ain't hear from my brother. Mad at me, but we so quick to do catastrophic. We there. Oh, we crying. I'm like, he was just on the phone talking to you, didn't pay him no mind. But now he dead. Y'all want to run. It's like, that's the only time we get together. It's sad, because it shouldn't be like that. Same thing with our health. We're not even thankful that, we can talk, that, we can taste, we can smell, that we can hear. I'm just saying, I know I got to the point to where I was like, I couldn't find nobody to do my hair. So let me cut it off. I said, let me do this. And I was like, I'm thankful that, I didn't care, because look, we already know that, our hair, shouldn't be cut. But I didn't care what anybody thought. I was like, if I be bald head, I'm just be bald head. I ain't caring about how people feel. Even back in the day, you were younger, we so vain. We be like, ugh, my hair, my this, and we wearing a scarf. Yeah, I go do the videos. I be like, I ain't care. I just put that on because I'm gonna do this video. I'm gonna say this information. People like, oh, I gotta be pretty and jazzed up. My makeup gotta be, my lipstick. I be like, man, as long as I got no boogers on my nose and nothing in my teeth, I'm gonna sit here and do this video. But still, all in all, I'm just saying, be thankful for the little things. I'm just thankful that I still came back in one piece from all the other places I've been. Still, I mean, my mind, I was, thinking bad for a little bit, but I was like, I willed myself. I'm gonna say I willed myself, because I was like, God, what's up? Because your girl don't want to go, but this pain, but that part. But look, I love you guys. I care. Yeah. In India.Arie, yes. India.Arie, she sings This Skin or Brown Skin. I love that song. But Nina Simone was singing a song. I mean, she has the one with the deep voice, because I was thinking about the girl that played Catalina, the real thin girl, pretty hair. She played in a couple of other movies, but she played Nina Simone, and I mean, they could have put India Arie, because I remember they was debating to put India Arie in that movie with Simone. You know, and she has some beautiful, beautiful songs. But I was listening to, she was talking about how just be thankful you got legs. She was like, I got feet, I got toes, I got fingers. I don't know. It's a real old song. Yes, I just, like I said, I love learning new things every day. So it's three things. So I be listening to songs because I be listening for the lyrics. Like when I watch movies, I listen to, hey, what am I going to get out of here? What are they trying to say? And I tell you, I'm in here listening, I'm watching shows, and if I can write down all the key things, and I'm like, they just said it again about the phone. They just said it again about the moon and stars. And yeah, but I'm a go family. It's I know. I don't know where you are on the East Coast, but I know it'll be Friday coming up. I gotta get up early. So we talking about 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm messing up. So I'm gonna have to sleep to 6 so I can get at least 6 hours. I don't play with my sleep, fam. I do not play, even though I gotta get up a certain time. I'll push the whole day back. Because let me tell you what I do. I put a 4-hour window to where I can probably take a nap. So I don't know if y'all can do that, but I keep a 4-hour window in my time. You're like, you keep 4 hours? Yes. A 4-hour window that I don't, and it's a non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. I keep a 4-hour window and I don't play with that time. So if I'm not getting no sleep, I will get sleep and take a nap, or I'll knock out, extra stuff that I need to do. Like I had to take my mom to the grocery store and I had to knock out because I had a special order. I had made sure I got that. I on purpose leave a 4-hour window so I can get a lot of things done. Because I'm gonna tell you, y'all don't realize how you could set yourself up 45 minutes. Set your clock to bring in 45 minutes. Go hard on whatever you need to do, your business, learning stuff, read, whatever. 45 minutes. If you guys set a 2-hour clock, and do everything like 2 hours, you'll see how fast you'll see how concentrated you are, and you'll get things done. I mean, that's a quirk of something I did. If y'all don't get what I'm saying, I'm just saying how breaking habits, having success, because success is in the routines, what you do every day, consistent. Like me, I take care of my health, I take care of my body, and I be adamant. It's like non-negotiable. Like I did say, I mean, I'll be honest. I said I wanted to try. I mean, you probably say you did. I said, like you said, I wanted to try some CBD. Do you know I still got this same bottle of CBD that I had? I want to say since I think 90. No, it wasn't 90. Since I think it's 20 20 I think 2020, either 2020 or 2019. It could have been 2018. I still have it. I haven't cracked it open, nothing. And I keep saying I'm going to try. I'm like, no. I keep saying I'm going to go ahead and try some wine now. I do the mimosa, but it's not really that strong, champagne. But straight champagne makes me tired and sleepy. I would sleep like 16 hours. Like when I was doing the Dick's Floyd floor, oh my gosh. Girl can't hang. So imagine me taking shots. Now I did try liquor, so don't think I ain't tried liquor. But I can't hang with that. But I'm get my body right. My body gonna like it. My body's gonna like it. But it's a non-negotiable right now. It's a non-negotiable. And that's why I'm like, nope, I got too much I gotta do instead of that nonsense. So when you see me out here celebrating, I do go on vacation. But I'm just saying, when you see me here really celebrating and you like, Viola finally, yeah, because I haven't accomplished all the stuff that I want to accomplish. So I may put myself on this real high, whatever, because I feel that I'm not where, I appreciate everything in my life. I just feel that I can do a little bit more, because excuse me. I just feel I can do a little bit more because I am not wealthy. the wealthy that, I'm looking at. I'm not wealthy. You be like, oh, you being greedy. No, no, it's too much out here. It's too much money to be made, too much out here for where we need to be. I'm just saying where we need to be. Period. Where we need to be, where I want my children, grandchildren's grandchildren, grandchildren, because it's too much. And y'all already know another demic, we all be like, what in the boop, 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 all the cuss words that you be like, what? That part. We sing far too much. If you go back to then, 2020, 2021, you be like, if I can change it, do it now. Do it now. You already seen it, do it now. So I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys. I care. The herbal world is where I'm gonna stay, and woo, and I love it. You guys have a good night. Bye.